Welcome everybody, prynawn da, to this hybrid meeting of the Personnel Committee, Monday the 24th of October 2022. I'm Councillor Noyle and I'll be chairing today's meeting. Just to make you aware, today's meeting will be recorded. Can you please ensure that your phones are switched to silent for the duration of the meeting? With members, officers and attendees who are present in the chamber today, of which there are six of you, 7 including me, use your microphones when speaking. When not speaking, can I ask that you please ensure your microphone is switched to mute? Can the same be applied to those who are joining us virtually? If you have any questions, please raise your hand both virtually and present here today. In terms of agenda item 1, there's only one other announcement I'd like to make, and that's just to note that all members and residents of Neath Talbot who are celebrating today, happy Diwali. Agenda item 2, are there any declarations of interest? If there are, Sarah will forward you an electronic form to complete to return to her. I see one in the chamber.
Yeah, we got one hand raised in the chamber, Chair.
Yeah, Chair, I've got a cousin employed in the Flying Start service, and there's a dispensation being granted in relation to that. I can sort out the form if you can send it to me.
Okay, thank you, Sean. We're then on to item 3. So this report is on pages 3 to 34 of the circulated agenda pack, and it's here for decision. It's hybrid working framework. Officers have anything further to add, and this one is with Diane, please.
I've nothing further to add to what's in the report, Chair.
Thank you, Diane. Are there any questions from any members?
I see no hands raised, Chair.
Thank you, Ken. Anybody second? And Councillor Percy to second. Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you're in favour of the recommendation. Sarah, will you please confirm the report has been approved or not?
I see no indication to the contrary, Chair, and I can confirm the recommendation is approved.
Thanks, Sarah. We're on to agenda item 4, which is the Strategic Manager pay grid. The report is on pages 35 to 48 of the circulated agenda pack and is here for decision. This one's going to be taken by Sheena. Sheena, do you have anything to add, please?
No, nothing further to add, but happy to take any questions, Chair.
Thanks, Sheena. Do members have any questions for Sheena?
We have a hand raised virtually, Chair, Councillor Caroline Lewis.
Yes, Councillor Lewis. Caroline, would you like to come in?
Yes, after reading through it, I just had one question. I can see you've compared the pay scales to Carmarthen and 3 other councils. One question is why we haven't compared to our neighbouring councils such as Powys or Bridgend or Merthyr.
Thanks, Caroline. Sheena, thank you.
Yes, thanks for the question. So what I've done is compare us to the South West Wales region. So I've compared it to what is our regional group. I didn't do a comparison across the whole of Wales. I have done that previously. So I'm reasonably familiar with the all Wales picture as well, and can say that across Wales we are out of kilter at that level. So it's not just within the region, but I have particularly focused on the region in this report.
Okay, because some of those councils are much bigger than ours, and I know that Carmarthen, for instance, have to pay sort of bigger pay scales to get people down there, don't they? Okay. Because when you're comparing, you will always find somewhere that's got bigger salaries, won't you, if you look hard enough? I'm just questioning, should we have looked at the ones closer to us beforehand? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Lewis. Are there any other Indications?
I see no further hands raised, Chair.
Thank you very much. Therefore, I now refer members to the recommendations on page 41 of the report pack. If I propose, can I have a seconder, please? So I'll propose that. Can I have a seconder, please? Thank you, Councillor Llewellyn. Is he allowed? Oh, he's a non-voting member, isn't he? Sorry, Councillor Llewellyn, you're a non-voting member. Councillor
Yes,
Percy,
apologies for
seconded
that.
There we are. Thank you. Councillor Lewis, you've still got your hand up. Is that a new hand or is that a legacy, please?
Sorry, it's a legacy hand. I'll take it down.
That's okay, thanks. And Councillor Richards, you popped your hand up, it's gone back down. Did you want to come in?
No, that's fine. I was just happy to second.
Okay, thank you. So we're on to agenda item 5. This is the Employers for Carers Pledge Commitment. You're going to tell me no, I haven't done the last one properly.
Sorry, Chair, if we can go back and we can approve the recommendation.
Members, so yeah, we've had a proposal and a seconder. Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you're in favour of the recommendation. Sarah, will you please confirm if the report has been approved or not?
I see no... Sorry, Chair, I've lost my trail of thought as well. I see no indication to the contrary, Chair, so I can confirm the recommendation is approved.
Thank you, Sarah, and apologies to everybody. We'll move on to agenda item 5 now, which is the Employers for Carers Pledge Commitment. This report is on page 49 to 60 of the circular agenda pack and is here for decision. Do officers have anything further to add? I think this has been taken by Lynn Doyle. Lynn, is there anything further to add, please?
Hello, Chair. No, nothing further to add from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And do members have any questions?
I see no hands raised, Chair.
Yeah, we've got one in the chamber.
Sorry, in the chamber we have a hand raised.
Councillor Richards, Peter, please.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. Welcome to this report and everything that's in it, and I'll move it when you're ready.
Thank you, Peter. Are there any other indications? No? Okay. I'll propose, and if I can have a seconder, please. Seconded by Councillor Richards. Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you're in favour of the recommendation. Sarah, would you please confirm if the report has been approved or not?
I see no indication to the contrary, Chair, and I can confirm the recommendation is approved.
Thank you, Sarah. We're on to item 6. This is the Strategic Workforce Plan 2022 to 2027, the Future of Work Strategy. This is shown in pages 61 to 120 of the circulated report pack and is here for decision. Do officers have anything further to add, Sheena?
No, nothing further to add, Chair.
Thank you, Sheena. Are there any questions from members?
I see no hands raised, Chair.
Thank you, Sarah.
We have a hand raised virtually, Councillor Llewellyn.
Yes, Councillor Llewellyn. Alan, would you like to come in?
Yes, thank you, Chair. It's not a question. It's just to inform members that there was a very, very good discussion on this document at Staff Council last week as well. And it's been, I think it's been a very progressive document. And I'd like to thank everybody that's been involved, on behalf of members, officers, workforce representatives. I think it's an excellent document to take our relationships with our workforce forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Llewellyn. So are there any other indications?
I see no further hands raised, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much, Sarah. I will propose this. Could I have a seconder, please?
Yes, Councillor Bowen. I'll second
Thank
that.
you. Thank you, Councillor Bowen. So members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you're in favour of the recommendation. Sarah, will you please confirm if the report has been approved or not?
I see no indication to the contrary, Chair. I can confirm the recommendation is approved.
Thank you, Sarah. Item number 6, agenda item 6, which is a very good news story. This is the this is the CIPD People Development Partner, and is on pages 121 to 128 of the circulated agenda pack and is here for information. I'll hand you over to Sheena now.
Nothing further to add to the report. Thanks, Chair.
Members, do you have any questions on this? This has gone to Staff Council and at Cabinet Scrutiny last week as well. So Councillor Steve Hunt has indicated first, and then I'll bring in Councillor Llewellyn and then Councillor Hurley. Steve, please.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. This was mentioned briefly at the recent seminar with regards to HR's wonderful work. I know Sheena always says it's a team effort, and I think it is a team effort. And you know, we keep putting the praise on Sheena, but as Karen Jones said as well, I mean, you've got to have a captain to steer the ship, but Sheena is certainly the captain of HR, and I think it needs to be recognised in what it really is, and it's such a wonderful thing, not just for this authority, but across Wales and the UK, and everybody, the 60 members, should be very proud of the efforts put in to achieving this, people development and partnership schemes. So I just wanted to acknowledge it further once more. I'm sure Councillor Llewellyn will say a little bit more on this item, but it's important that we recognise all the work, and for Sheena, if you can take it back, I know I've probably said it 1,000 times, but we really do mean it, and if you can take it back to your colleagues and all those partners that you've had to work with to achieve this, I think that's important you do that as well. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Leader. And for members to note, we did hold an informal gathering with Sheena, Diane and the rest of their team last week. The Chief Executive was going to attend but got caught up in another meeting, but I was there, and there were the gentleman from the CIPD was there as well, and it was a very good gathering to let all of the staff in that department know that they are thanked for what they do for us, and it was an excellent award. Councillor Llewellyn, you had your hand up next, please. Sorry, Alan, you're on mute.
To apologise, Chair. Yes, I won't add much to what the leader has said, which I think you know, encapsulates our congratulations to Sheena and the team. It really is the basis for so much constructive working across the authority, and you know, heartfelt congratulations to you all. Recognition for the hard work and professionalism that you show in your roles. Diolch yn fawr.
Thank you, Councillor Llewellyn. Next up is Councillor Hurley. Jeremy, please.
Thanks, Chair. Again, just to reciprocate what's been said before, I cover well-being, and I think the well-being of the workforce is a massive importance as well, in that if we are developing and if we are progressing, and obviously keeping people within the workforce so they progress to the top, from coming in at a, you know, perhaps a lowly grade, going all the way to the top, which I've experienced lots with NPT. The well-being of the workforce knocks on into the well-being of residents as well in the job that they're doing. So thanks a lot for it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks both. If you can just remember to pop your hands down unless they're new hands, Jeremy and Alan, please. Is it a new hand, Alan? Oh, there it's gone. Okay, there are no recommendations on this item. Members are asked to note that the Council has been awarded People Development Partner status by the Chartered Institute of Personnel Development, CIPD. Agenda item 8 is urgent items. I have no urgent items. Agenda item 9, that pursuant to section 100A 4 and 5 of the Local Government Act 1972, that the public be excluded for the following items of business which involve the likely disclosure of exempt information as defined in paragraph 15 of part 4 of the schedule 12A of the above act. I propose, and could I have a seconder that we move into private, please? Thank you, Councillor Percy. Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your electronic hand, that I will assume you are in favour of moving into the private session. Sarah will confirm the contrary and the recording has stopped.